Yeah, I'm starting to put some money away for you, Ross and Sean. So yeah, I'm slowly putting some away for the postage sort of thing. So don't fret too much. As I said, once the season is over and I'll crank up the air conditioner, I'll get into I'll make sure I haven't left anything behind. No SD cards on the ground. I'll crank up the air conditioner, get down to sorting out the seeds, and I need to go and get those viewers. I've just been put off the last few weeks, what with school holidays and all sorts of things. As I said, my son's in matric year, and you know, it's getting to that end of the year thing, you know, studying for exams, which we haven't really had too much of in previous years, but it's important in these years. So yeah, so it'll be all go. But as I said, well, there's some open surface water. It's always a good sign, and lots of mozzies too, so midges and things, a nice roux mix. But that looks like it's all heading down here somewhere to something, so we'll head on down to the swamp. But if you can just bear with me, I'm getting there. But it's just like this in Saturday, because it's mainly because the season's so short, as I said. Yeah, and we have to like spend 7.5, almost 8 months sort of off sort of thing, and only barely 5 months on, if that some years, depending on whether we're in El Nino or La Nina sort of thing. And as we've been in this extended drought, so you know, you're waiting around for the season to get started, and when it gets started you sort of have to get into it. You know, it takes you a few weeks for your body to wake up and you get into the field trip mode and going out, and by the time you get in that, you know, a month and a half has probably gone past, and you know, you get the prey foliar, so you get out there with the prey foliar and you get into there, and before you know it, all the others are coming up, and you've been twiddling your thumbs sort of thing. And yeah, and then it gets cold, and of course, because it's been so hot, you're not used to, you know, it's weird. I can tell you, you almost have to be as I said, a schizophrenic in a way to handle it all. I mean, well, that's a nice shot there with the sun off for those. I think that's just worth a shot. Yeah, maybe an in-camera panoramic, I don't know, from this angle. I think that looks pretty good. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera, so I'm just preparing you fellas. It'll just be a 3-pound, this one, I think. Nothing more than that. 2. So basically the shot you really want to take normally is in the middle, basically, and then you take one on either side, and you'll get the basically the perfect panoramic. The maximum I found you can do panoramic is about 4. I used to take them like halfway across, and I tend now to take like 3/4 across, and shift the camera 3/4 across before I take the photograph. But yeah, anyway, as I said, this might actually be the swamp. So you know, it's all bracken, so I doubt we'll get anything in there. And of course, but as I said, I don't know too much about Bernata, mainly because it's pretty hush-hush here in South Australia, you know, where it grows, and quite a lot of it grows on private property. No one wants to know that you know, that they know that it grows on there and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, and they said we don't know when things, we didn't recently know until when things flower, or I didn't anyway, and most of the other members in my carnivorous plots apparently didn't know, or they weren't letting on, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, the sun's come out. You can see the car over there. There's no one can nick it without me seeing it. Well, they could probably nick it, but I can see them nick it. Oh, is that a rabbit? Yes, a rabbit in the distance, but probably the wide angle won't pick that up. You might be able to pick up the movement though. I mean, we usually can pick up movement with our eyes, even if it is a very long distance away. But that's probably worth a shot, surely. Just a shot. But yeah, I'll just pan slowly for you. Maybe that's a shot worth back there, looking at that little hut, but I think we're far back. But maybe a shot there and showing the I think it's looks like tea tree. It's pretty stunted though. It is just basic tea tree. And yeah, maybe I do need to take a panoramic, but anyway, I'll probably stop the clip then and start a new one. Okay, over and out for now.